Hello everyone, this is BASNOTRA and this is my third video on ALGEBRA. I hope you have seen my first two videos. If not, please watch them now. And as the slide says, the video is based on solving simple equations and I will be covering only trial and error method in this video. And also, since NCERT grade 6 exercise 11.5 questions are to be solved by using trial and error method, so I will also be covering a few questions from this exercise. Okay, so shall we begin? First of all, let's learn what is an equation. And here equation means we'll be talking of what is a simple equation. So if we use this equal sign between two expressions, then they form an equation. For example, you have written an expression, algebraic expression this side, and there's another algebraic expression or a numeric expression there, and in between you use an equal to sign, then this makes an equation. May take an example. For example, you have here 2x and you write here 20. So this 2x is equal to 20 is an equation. An equation satisfies only for a particular value of a variable. So for example, we have 2x plus 7 is equal to 21. When you solve it, x will have one particular value. So you will be able to get the solution of that. The equal sign says that LHS is equal to RHS. So I also want you to understand that when you have an equal to sign, on your left hand side there is one expression and on your right hand side there is another expression. So if LHS is equal to RHS, that means you will definitely get the solution of that equation, right? The value of the variable which makes them equal is the only solution of that equation. Now, if you come across a statement like 2x is greater than 10 or 2x is less than 10, then this is not an equation, or we can say this is an inequality equation. You will not be able to get a solution in this kind of equation. What is the solution of an equation? So the value of the variable in an equation which satisfies the equation is called the solution of an equation. Now, what do we mean by satisfies? For example, let's take an equation and we have equation 2x is equal to 20. So now the left hand side should be equal to right hand side. What should be x that the left hand side becomes 20? Can you think? So let's try solving an equation by trial and error method. So in trial and error method, what we do is we will first look for a variable. Like in this equation, 2x plus 1 is equal to 7. What is a variable? Yes, variable is x. And then we will start substituting different values where the variable is. And then we'll try to calculate and find out that which value of x will make left hand side equal to the right hand side. So let's begin. It's very interesting. So first of all, you should know what is the left hand side. Here left hand side is, let me write here, 2x plus 1. And what is the right hand side of the equation? Right hand side is 7. So now let's solve for x is equal to 1. So we'll keep substituting the values of x starting from 1, 2, 3 and so on, and see what happens. If x is equal to 1, let's assume, then the left hand side will be 2 multiplied by 1 plus 1, which is equal to, yes, 2 plus 1, which equals 3. Is 3 equal to 7? 3 is my left hand side and 7 is my right hand side? No, that means this x is equal to 1 is not the solution. Let me try x is equal to 2. So x is equal to 2 means 2 multiplied by 2 plus 1, which will be 4 plus 1. Yes, so this will be 5. Is 5 equal to 7? No, 5 is not equal to 7. That means x is equal to 2 is also not a solution to this equation. Now let me try x is equal to 3 and substitute the value. So 2a into 3 plus 1. So how much is 2 into 3? That is 6 plus 1 which is equal to 7. Yes, so 7 is equal to 7. So what is the solution then? That means x here, the variable x is 3. So we have found the solution to this equation. Nice, no? Now that you have learned what is a trial and error method, let's do some questions of the book NCERT exercise 11.5 grade 6. So question number 1 says state which of the following are equations with a variable. Give reason for your answer. Identify the variable from the equation with a variable. We will do that. So now the first one, is this an equation with a variable? 17 is equal to x plus 17. Yes, we see a variable here. So what is a variable here? X. And yes, it is an equation with a variable. Let's do the B one. So it says t minus 7 is greater than 5. Is this an equation with a variable? Tell me yes or no. It has a variable, but is this an equation? No, it is not an equation. Why? Because it doesn't have what? It doesn't have equality sign here. So this is not an equation. Okay. And let's do the third one. Now third one, 4 upon 2 is equal to 2. Is this an equation with a variable? No. Why? Because it doesn't have any variable. So it's very simple. So now we will do question number 2. It says complete the entries in the third column of the table. So I've taken only 2 questions of this, and I'm sure you'll be able to do the others after watching this video on your own. So your question says, first of all, we should know what are the columns in the table. The first column is of the equation, second column is the value of the variable, and the third column is that you have to find out whether the left hand side is equal to right hand side, or in the better language you say whether the equation is satisfied or not. So the first example is 10y is equal to 80, and the value of the variable that you have to check is y is equal to 10. So can you do this? Yes, we can do it. We have just done the question like this. So what you would do, you would substitute the value of the variable here in the left hand side. So that will become 10 into 10. And how much is 10 into 10? That is 100. And is 100 equal to 80? No. So that means my answer here is no. Okay. So let's do B part. In B part, it says 10y is equal to 80. And what is the value of the variable? That is 8. So let's try to substitute now the value in 10y. So 10y, that means it will be 10 into 8, which equals 80. And is 80 equal to 80, the right hand side? Yes. So that means the answer here is yes. The solution to this equation is y is equal to 8. Easy, no? Now I will be solving the third question for you of the book. So it says, pick out the solution from the values given in the bracket next to each equation. Okay, so what we will do is instead of picking out, let's start solving each equation and do it. So here we clearly see on the left hand side we have a variable, and on the right hand side you just have one fixed value 60. So that means I will be checking the left hand side only. My left hand side is 5m, and what is my right hand side here? Right hand side is 60. So if I can make my left hand side 60 by inserting these values, then I will get the exact solution of this equation. So let's try the first one. So the for m is equal to 10. Okay, so it will become 5 into 10, which is equal to 50. Is 50 equal to 60? No. So that means m into 10 is not the correct answer. Let's try for m is equal to 5. So we are picking up the values from here. Can you see it's given there? So you're picking up from here and then substituting and finding out. So I will write a 5 into 5, which is equal to 25. Again, 25 is not equal to 60. Let me try. For m is equal to 12. So what will you get? For m is equal to 12, the answer is 5 into 12. So 5 into 12 is how much? Come on. Yes, 60. You remember your tables or not? So that means left hand side is equal to right hand side. So children, that means we have found the solution of our equation here. And what is the solution here? M is equal to 12. Okay, interesting, no? So this is how you solve simple equations by using trial and error method. This is Namita BASNOTRA, and I will definitely be coming and teaching you some more ways to find a solution to a simple equation. Till then, bye-bye.